Bazooka, bazooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, bazooka, bubblegum.
Hello, it's Rochelle, and today we're talking about a little bit of a sticky situation. But before I jump into that, I just want to say if you haven't seen or used the OPI Nail Envy, I did a tutorial on it earlier. That stuff I'm still constantly impressed with. I just spent 4 days camping in the desert and I didn't break a single nail, and it is all because of OPI Nail Envy. It has made my nails crazy strong, so I just cannot say enough good things about it. So if you haven't seen that, go check out that tutorial. I'll put a link afterwards. But anyway, today, like I said, we're talking about a sticky situation, and that would be when we get gum on our clothing. Now, this has never really happened to me before, but I know I have some friends who've sat in gum or gotten it on their shoe and it's gotten on their clothes, and it's so annoying. This stuff is so hard to get out of clothes. But recently, me or my husband must have left a piece of gum in one of our pants, and it went through the washer and then the dryer, and it got all over one of my jackets, and it just so happens to be one of my favorite jackets. So I got myself on Google and Pinterest and tried to find the best way to get this gum out, and I think I found a pretty good tutorial. A lot of people have, I've seen this posted a couple different places, so this is the one I'm going to be trying out today with you. I've never done this before, but fingers crossed, I'm hoping this is going to work, so we're going to find out together. So what you're going to need is vinegar. Vinegar being the key ingredient here. I always have a big jug of vinegar on hand for a variety of purposes, and today I'm going to be using it to remove gum. So I've got this big jug. You can get it at Target, any grocery store. Grab that, pretty cheap, and then we're going to measure that out. So get your measuring cup. Got to heat it up, so get your pan, and then the tools we're going to actually use to remove the gum, you need like a scraper. So I have this little cuticle pusher thing, but you can use a knife or a spoon or whatever you have on hand, and a toothbrush, and then an old rag. So this is going to be taking the gum off as well, so make sure it's something you're okay throwing away when you're done, nothing you're attached to. But like I said, I've never done this before either, so you're going right along with me, and let's find out and see if this is an easy solution to our sticky problem. This is my jacket with the gum all over it. I don't know how it got literally everywhere along this side, but that is what we're going to try to remove. So I have my hot vinegar right here, and we are just going to, let's see if I can do this. We might have to lay it down and do a shot. But they say take your rag, and we're going to soak this garment with the vinegar where the gum is. So I am dipping my rag in my hot vinegar. Ooh, it's hot, hot, hot. And I'm putting it on my jacket. And it should start to get a little stringy, supposedly. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's warming it up. So I'm laying this down so you can see the actual process happening. I'm just dipping my rag in the hot vinegar. I put it on the stove and got it to almost a boil. Now I'm just taking this vinegar and putting it on my jacket, and then I use my scraper here to kind of lift up the excess that is on the jacket. And once I do that over most of it, I try to pick it off with my rag, which seems to be working okay. But now I'm going to go in with my toothbrush, and this is the point where they say if you go in circles with your toothbrush, the excess gum will just ball up. It doesn't seem to be doing that, but it definitely is helping to remove some of it, but it's not working as much as I like, so I'm just going to soak it for a little bit and see if that does anything. So now it's been soaking for a little bit. I'm going in once again just with my rag and my toothbrush. I'm kind of just repeating all three of the steps depending on what it looks like is working best. But it's not quite as easy as I would have hoped. I was hoping this would just rub right off, but it did a pretty good job. So the last step in the process will just be throwing this through the wash again so it doesn't smell like vinegar. No one wants that. But the gum did come off. It was a little bit more tedious than the descriptions online made it sound. You need to be prepared to have some time blocked out to be able to really work at it and use some elbow grease. But it did save my jacket. I will be able to wear it again. The gum is all gone, so I am a happy girl. But if you know an easier or quicker way to remove it, please, please, please let me know, comment below, and I will share it with everyone else as well. But for now, this is the Affordably Fabulous tip we have, and note to self, just double check your pockets before you do your laundry and you won't even be in this situation. As always, I hope you found this helpful, and we will be seeing you next week. Bye.
This is how it starts. Lightning strikes the heart. It goes off like a gun, brighter than the sun. Oh, we could be the stars, falling from the sky, shining how we want, brighter than the sun.